Hey everyone, this is Jim Lobley from The Long Game. My guess is that most of you are going to be picking up a shovel sometime in the next 24, 48 hours. And so I thought I'd send out a kind of primer on, basic kind of biomechanics of shoveling so that you can hopefully avoid ending up with a sore back. Right. So when we're shoveling, typically what we're doing, if we're lifting, especially lifting heavy snow, which hopefully this won't be so heavy, we're lifting with our back, and that's putting a lot of strain on a couple of muscles, especially the quadratus lumborum, the QL, and then the erector spinae that go up the side of the spines. QL is a fairly short muscle, but it's a strong muscle. It's attached to the top of your pelvis and goes up to your spine, and when that contracts, it lifts your upper body up over your pelvis. The erector spinae, of course, keep the spine stabilized. The objective here is to take some of the strain off of those muscles, and we're going to do that in two ways. So the first thing we want to do is think about moving a little bit more from the hips here, and use a little soft bend in the knees, and then the hips are going to be, I'm going to be hinging here at the hip and then driving my hip forward. Okay, so as I'm shoveling, think about moving, dropping down into your hip and into your glute. Second thing is to, what we want to do is really engage the deep musculature of the core, using our whole core a little bit more rather than just the back. The deep musculature of the core here goes up through the backside of the abdomen and then up under the rib cage. What I want to think about there is just lifting up as I'm moving, and especially as I'm lifting my shovel up, lifting up through the core here, the front of the core, maybe tightening up the core a little bit rather than lifting from the back. How do we get into that? A couple of quick warm-up exercises. First thing I'm going to do, just some easy rotational twists, just to get the muscles and the fascia kind of moving and sliding, and so that they're used to this kind of elastic motion. So I'm going to do this for maybe a couple of minutes or a minute or so before you go out. Second thing is I'm going to just do some very simple, easy hip hinges here. Just thinking about getting that hip mobility working for you, feeling your glutes firing up here. So just a little swinging motion like this before we go out to shovel. Working from the hips, down here, a little lower, and then as you're lifting, imagining that it's these muscles up through here that are helping to raise the body up, to lift the shovel head up. That's it. Hope you stay safe. Hope you get through this in one piece, and be well, and I'll talk to you soon.